Hello everybody, welcome back to 10-Minute Reviews, where we will talk about books, authors, movies, primarily books and authors.
Oh shit, I'm in the wrong place.
We're going to try and keep them at, I'm sorry, we're not talking about just reviewing 10 minutes. 10 minutes can go by quick or slow. So, for this one, we're kind of going a little bit different from our usual, and we're going to talk about a book by Nevin Iliev, and it's called Everybody Loves Large Chests. Now, this book, the author got me, because I was on a streak where I was reading some, wink, wink, nudge, nudge type of LitRPG and fantasy type books that had a lot of,
Large chests.
So had a lot of large chests, yes, and small chests and medium chests. And this book was actually not free on my Kindle Unlimited, and it didn't have much of a summary. It was a very deceiving summary of the book. So I purchased it, downloaded it, read it, and there was not a single wink, wink, nudge, nudge scene anywhere in it. But it turned out to be a pretty damn funny book. No spoilers yet, just kind of overall plot line. It's a mimic. For those of you guys that play tabletop RPG games, Dungeons & Dragons, stuff like that, it's a mimic. It's a mimic in a dungeon that becomes self-aware. And then starts out really weak, basically level 1.
So cute.
And then has to slowly get stronger and survive. And
I want to break free.
Yeah. So, yeah, a mimic. That is the large chest that everybody loves. So once at some point, I don't remember when, but at some point I recommended it to her because she's a huge Mimic fan. She hasn't read the whole series yet, but...
I've read all of the stuff that's out.
Have you? Because the last few you hadn't read last time we talked about it. So yeah, first one. Everybody loves chests, large chests. Starts out with Boxy waking up. And as far as that, the overall plot is basically just that.
Yeah, waking up, creeping and crawling around the dungeon, trying to eat and get stronger and be better at chesting.
Yeah, because a mimic's got a mimic.
Mimic's got a mimic. And as it progresses, he has the ability to, let's see.
Like, makes legs?
He does. He gets little spidery legs.
The funny one is when he tried to give himself like 100 eyes. Oh, yeah. That was basically a sensory overload. Because if I recall, it does. Yeah, the book is under the LitRPG genre, which means it does have levels and hit points and things along those lines. So attributes, psychic damage, stuns, stuff like that. So it's a LitRPG book, just with a very different protagonist and writing style. It is absolutely hilarious. Boxy is, because that's what he names himself, is Boxy.
Morningwood.
So everybody loves large chests, and the large chest names itself Morningwood. It's a different protagonist, and he's basically he's Forrest Gump.
He really without the inherent wanting to be nice part.
Yeah, he's just stumbling along, wanting to eat.
Yeah.
That's it. Wanting to eat and live, and from there, things just tend to go sideways.
Yeah, he
spectacularly.
Ends up with, are we doing spoilers?
Spoilers ahead. So for those of you guys that don't want any spoilers, you better stop the video now. Go ahead and go download Everybody Loves Large Chests if that's your kind of thing. It is a funny book. It really is, guys. It's absolutely hilarious.
Even if you don't read the rest of the series, you're going to get a kick out of the first book. Okay, so... I don't recall exactly how he ends up getting a demon contract, but he ends up with a demon sidekick.
In the first book? Everybody Loves Large Chests?
Yeah, because she carries the dungeon core out, and that's how the town gets blown up.
Oh, that's right.
So he ends up first getting, the first one getting a succubus as a contract. So sure a lot of you guys are familiar with what succubi, what they are.
They suck you everything.
Female sex demons. And with Boxy being a barely sentient race, has no real concept or desire. So it's a first for both of them, being that she's never had a master that she could seduce and...
Or that she could not seduce.
That she could not seduce and eat. They wreak some havoc.
Yeah, because the mimics are usually the minions.
Yeah.
They don't have minions.
No.
And especially since he's really still minion level when he ends up with minions. I mean, just think of it that way. He's a minion that somehow ended up getting a smart, intelligent, powerful minion.
Two.
You know, so imagine he's one of those little yellow, stumbling, bumbling minions, but ends up with a James Bond villain level minion of its own. That's kind of how it is. He ain't too bright.
No.
That's the best way I can put it.
No, but they end up stealing a dungeon core and destroying an entire town.
Accidentally. I mean, it wasn't their fault.
No, I mean, he wanted it because it was shiny. He wanted the shinies because mimics like treasure.
Mimics got a mimic.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, big boom.
Big bada big boom.
Big boom. Big boom. Where's the big kaboom?
There's supposed to be an earth-shattering kaboom.
There was an earth-shattering kaboom. Absolutely.
And he ended up with a perk called the Butcher of Humanity.
Yeah, basically a title.
150,000 people. And you can see people's status screens. And that ended up getting hidden, but people still got a sense of unease. All humans. Anytime they were around him were just, at first glance, were just afraid of him without any reason why.
-5 to charisma, basically. You don't read a lot of LitRPG. I've read a crap ton of it. So yeah, everybody loves large chests. We all know everybody loves large chests. So you should check it out.
Boxy, please.
Yeah.
You will not regret it. It is fantastic, and I can tell you he hasn't read the whole series, but I have what's available so far, and it's fantastic. It's very well written in an odd way, because it doesn't seem like a premise that should work, but it does. It's fantastic. So.
It's absolutely hilarious.
It is. It is.
So you guys go check it out. For the rest of you guys, wait for our next review. We'll talk about a different book.
We'll see you soon.
Otherwise, please hit the like, comment, subscribe, and we will catch you next time.
Bye.
Bye now.